Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making slow cooked gammon. So for this, I literally used these ingredients, which was 2 carrots, an onion, some brown sugar and a big piece of gammon. Now the big piece of gammon cost me £5 and you could easily stretch this to feeding 4, maybe even 5 people, so well worth it. And I wanted to see, so far in this series we've done beef and we've made stew. So what I wanted to do now is try gammon, because the oven roasted gammon takes about 3 or 4 hours to make in total, but there's an extra process, and I'll put the video if you want to do it if you've not got a slow cooker. And the honey glazed gammon that I make, I can put that as a card here for you. But I wanted to show you as well that how long it actually takes to prepare this. So this is, for the vast majority of it, in real time. So I've just peeled the carrots and I'm just thinly slicing them, again from my past experience in this adventure using the slow cooker or crock pot. I find big chunky veg doesn't seem to cook down as quick in my slow cooker. It may be just because I don't know how to work it. but the end result is a tasty, juicy, succulent piece of meat. And guys, if this is your first time watching these videos, I hope you're enjoying them. I hope you can see that it's all about simple ingredients making tasty dinners, and that's what this is all about. It's not about having truffle oil or the latest gadgets. It's just, what have we got in the cupboards? What is easily to hand? What can you get your hands on? And can we elevate it a little bit? And can we make it into a tasty meal that not only you'll eat, but the family will eat as well? And there you have it. That's the veg cut, sliced, and into the slow cooker pot. Now what I am going to do is, this is the first time I've actually made gammon with brown sugar, so I'm just putting a little bit of brown sugar into the base, just so that it can sit on it. And then I am going to just get the meat out. So like I said, this is the piece of gammon. I'm just going to open it up, and again, most of this is real time, so it's not, I'm showing you how, if you're slow on time or you've got to prepare something quick, you can just throw it in the slow cooker and then you've got to go out for the day, then perfect. So all I'm doing is I'm just slicing through the meat, and then I'm going to put a bit of salt and a bit of pepper. Now this is an unsmoked piece of gammon, that's why I'm putting a bit of salt on it. If it was a smoked gammon, you definitely don't put any salt onto it. And then I'm going to rub the brown sugar into it. I have seen other videos where they make it in Coca-Cola and they've not got any of the veg in and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to create a bed for the skin cap. Now as you can see here, this is how tough that the skin cap is. It's not actually letting my knife cut it, so I'm just poking holes into it because I want to get flavour in through the meat. So when it is slow cooking, it's going to absorb it through that fat cap and into the meat. And I'm just giving it a bit of rub. In hindsight, should I have maybe rubbed more in? Yes. But that's why this is an adventure. So it worked out beautifully. It's honestly, wait till you see the end result. It's succulent, juicy, salty and sweet. So let's get it done. And all I'm doing there now, that I just popped away to get 3 bits of garlic clove, and again, this is just real time, just crushing them, peeling them and popping them in the pot. It's that simple. There's nothing else, nothing fancy. And gammon is one of those where I think it often gets sort of looked over. It's here in the UK where it is a cheap piece of meat, cheaper than beef, but it is a nice bit of beef if it's cooked right. A nice piece of meat, I should say, if it's cooked right. And in my household, we actually cook gammon at Christmas. So all I'm doing here is I'm just adding in a little bit of water, and I'll show you how much in a second. It just literally brings it up just so that nothing's sticking at the bottom. So you can see there, I'm not drowning it in the water. I've literally just popped maybe an inch or so into that, and then close the lid and pop it on. So let's have a look at this. Let's get in and show yous. I was just there just seeing how tender the meat is with the spoon. So pardon the handiwork. So it doesn't look that, but it's starting to fall apart in my hands, and you can see the beautiful pink meat, which shows it's been cooked underneath this. So just giving it a bit of a taste. See, the liquid's doubled in size, and here we have it. So, and you can see there it just falling apart. Putting a spoon through it, absolutely falls apart. And you pick it up and look at this. It's literally just falling apart. This was succulent, it was juicy, salty, sweet, and ridiculously simple. And you can see there, everything's just very few ingredients and great result. Guys, I hope you're looking after yourselves out there and each other. Okay, the world's a bit topsy-turvy at the minute. From my family to yours. Thanks for watching. Single Dad signing off.